Hello everybody and welcome back to Games with Daz, and it's time for another super cool Cards the Universe and Everything League deck review, and it's on anime and a Japanese folklore deck. A really cool deck. I do like this deck a lot. Making use of this week's arena bonus with the stage and screen cards. We've got 3 of them in the deck as well. So let's go and have a look at the deck, and then as always we will go and try the deck out to see how good it is. So, anime Japanese folklore deck. First card up is Manga. Legendary limited card, 5 for 49 on the draw. Your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain plus 21 until played. And we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Japanese folklore cards. That is a massive boost. Next card up is Anime. Another cool card. This one on the play, if your deck is exactly 3 stage and screen cards, which we do, your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain 24 until played. Those two, Magna and Anime, giving us a massive boost to those 14 Japanese folklore cards. The second stage and screen card, no surprise, House on Haunted Hill, a great card this week. On the start, your opponent's cards in hand lose -7 this turn, and on the return, your opponent's cards... your opponent loses -12 permanently. Very nice. Mark of Zorro, 1920. On the play, the card opposite this loses -30 power this turn. And on the return, your opponent's remaining cards in hand lose -20 permanently. So that's the 3 stage and screen cards. So let's go and have a look at those 14 Japanese folklore cards. First one up is then Tamamo Nome. On the play, if your deck contains Kitsune, your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain 22 until played. So many amazing boosts for Japanese folklore now. Amazing. I like it. Izanagi, 7 for 65. On the play, your common Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain plus 23 until played. And this is the important bit. If played next to Izanami, your rare Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain plus 23 until played. So that will give us a nice little boost if we can get these two together. Here's Izanami. Izanami? I can't say these cards. 5 for 45 on the draw. This card costs -3 this turn, which is nice this week. And on the return, if you are losing the round, your opponent loses -25 power next turn. Izunu Boshi. Cool picture, that one. I do like that one. On the draw, your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, with 3 or less base energy, gain plus 20 until played. We're only going to hit a few, but energy this week is a little bit tight. You can probably swap him out for a better card on a high energy week, but this week he works quite well. Kasa Ubeki or Obaki. Blimey. On the start, your Japanese folklore cards in hand gain plus 7 power until played. And be careful with this one. On the return, your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, cost plus 4 energy until played. So whatever you do, do not play this card until the very end of the game. Otherwise, you'll be in big trouble with this week's energy rules. Can't talk there. Next card up. Good card, this one. Oni, quite a new card. 4 for 40 on the draw for every Japanese folklore card in your hand. Your Japanese folklore cards in hand gain plus 5 until played. And on the play, for every Japanese folklore card in your hand, your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, gain plus 2 permanently. Really good. Try and get him when you've got 5 Japanese folklore cards in your hand, and he does really well. Next 2 cards you want to make sure you do play together. This is Fujin. If played next to Reijin, which you'll see in a minute, your cards in hand gain plus 5 permanently. And here he is, Reijin. If played next to Fujin, your opponent's cards in hand lose -25 this turn. So definitely worth getting those two together. And then we've got the Hair of Inaba. 1 for 10. Your remaining Japanese folklore cards in hand gain plus 24 until played. Very nice. Shikigami. On the draw, your Japanese folklore cards in hand gain plus 26 this turn. Very nice indeed. 5 for 32 as well. And then, no surprise, we've got Shinigami. There we go. Everybody should know this card. 6 for 40. I'm not even going to read that one. Everybody must know Shinigami. I'd be surprised if you don't. Kitsune, on the draw, your feudal Japan cards in hand gain plus 16 for 2 turns. Not bad. 1 for 9. So it's quite a cheap card to play. And this card I absolutely love. Kushi Sak Owner. Let's clear my throat and try again. Kushisak Una. 6 for 40. Amazing card, this one. On the player, if you're winning the round and who've played Kushisaki Onana this game, I am so sorry. Your Japanese folklore cards adjacent to this game plus 50 this turn. And on the return, if you lost the turn, your opponent loses minus 50 next turn. Amazing card. I do love that one in this deck. Okay, the last card then. Nurikabi. It's a star card, but it doesn't matter. I used him because he's low energy, but you never know. He might come in quite useful if you do play the right deck. A random opponent's history card and a random opponent's arts and culture card in hand. Cost +1 this turn. So that is my anime Japanese folklore deck. I love it. We've been playing this one quite a lot this week. It's doing really well. Do like it. But let's go and have a quick game and I can show you how good it is. So let's see. Let's see who we can get with this cool deck. Soul music. Interesting. Okay, we've got right mixture here. Let's do these three. House on Haunted Hill, Magna, and the Hair. Is this a soul music? Oh, no, tell me you're playing a soul Curious Cuisine deck. That would be amazing if you are. That would be absolutely cool. Looks like definitely a Curious Cuisine deck. Can't talk tonight. I've been cheering on the football too much. Okay, Shikigami. There she is. Let's get around and let's play Izanami. Normally I would hold him, but actually it's not too bad score actually. Look at that, 184. He's definitely playing a Curious Cuisine deck. You do need to be a little bit careful with the rotation on this deck, just to try and make sure you can get the cards where you want them. And actually, I'm not going to do that. I need to play Fujin and Reijin at the beginning, and we'll play the Mask of Zorro at the end there. That's the best to keep our rotation good. Now, I was just talking about rotation, and I really made a big mistake there. That wouldn't have been very good. So 2, 4, 1. Let's have a look. Just while we're doing, a big shout out to Chunky Lover 69 UK. He's decided to leave the game. He is one of the cool guys in our Discord server. He has given me and everybody in our Discord server so much help over the last couple of years. He's decided to give the game a break, or actually quit the game, I think. But thank you very much for all your help. It's been an absolutely pleasure. Chunky Lover 69 UK. Okay, let's see what we can do here. 286. These Curious Cuisine cards. This is a great deck. I forgot how good Curious Cuisine was, actually. Really good deck. I need to do one again soon. I haven't done it for ages. Maybe it would fit into the retro week, actually. Or Friday flashback. So there's Oni, and that is really good. He hit when we've got 5 Japanese folklore. So we got the maximum return from him there. That is awesome. Look at that. Let's put him in the middle. Keep him together. And let's go with this one. And this one. I'm going to move Oni now. 4, 3, 7. Wow. Look at that. 498. Soul music. What a deck. Really cool deck. Okay, this is going to be a close game. Shinigami. I forgot we had him. Unusual to have Shinigami in quite a normal deck actually, but it is Japanese folklore and Shinigami is a Japanese folklore card, so definitely worth putting in, especially if you come across a big deck. Let's see if he does any damage here. We're quite a long way behind. Oh my word, 518. Shinigami helped us get a little bit back there, but not enough. We're still 81 points behind. 1-1, well played. Soul music going really well. Okay, so this deck does get stronger, but it's fairly consistent. It doesn't get mega strong. It's just a really good fun deck. And what can we do here? Kushi Ache Onana needs to go in the middle, really, doesn't it? Let's get this right. Let's do that instead. 298. We do need to win this round. He's only playing 2 cards there. It looks like it's quite expensive, Curious Cuisine. He's got the deep fried Mars bars. Famous from Scotland, those are. The famous Scotland football team. Doing very well in the Euros. I do apologise to any Scotsmen listening. I shouldn't have played. I shouldn't have played on Anna there. I'm not paying attention. She needs to go in the middle. We will get a 50 buff, but oh, that was silly. Dad of the Goat made a mistake there. Never mind. We are back in the lead. We got a nice lead, actually, 295. It would have been nice. Oh, we got a couple of blue cards. Now, the stage and the screen arena is next, but I might get them out of the way, actually, because they are not that useful at the moment. And I'd rather get the buff, like that buff there. 257. Vindaloo, Vindaloo, la 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 la. You can tell I've been watching the football. Okay, let's keep going. We are now 2-1 in lead. Well played, Song Music. I do like your deck a lot. Stay tuned for the deck code. I will give you the deck code very shortly. This deck, it is really cool. Have tweaked it for this week's league a little bit. But you can definitely play around with it and make it better when energy is a little bit stronger. There we go. There's the deck code. Sorry, not S. Hang on. Let me just read this card. I'm getting lost. Isun Boshi. Let's do that one. And Kitson 416. Yeah, deck code is 6TFUTH. That's 60FUTH. And like I said, this is a good starting deck. It is a great deck for this week. But you can definitely make it a lot stronger. And it is really cool, really good fun deck. And it's now starting to get super powerful. Look at these cards. Look at these cards. Should we go and see if we can get a win here? Oni is a great card. I do like it. Look at that buff. 468. That's nice. Oh my word. This Curious Cuisine deck. Even with Shinigami hitting him for 500. He's still doing well. Incredible. Incredible deck. Okay. We are 56 behind. Do we just go for the big final round? I think we're probably going to have to. What have we got? Izanami, Izagani. Let's put those two together like they should be. 446. Oh my word. Look at that score. 5-2-1. Well played, Song Music. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going down to the final round. 2-2. This is a really good game. I enjoy playing this Curious Cuisine deck, but I do like my anime Japanese folklore deck as well. It is nice. Very nice. Okay, so we've got Fujin and Reijin. Let's get them out of the way at the beginning. That'll be good. And I'm thinking House on Haunted Hill, 395. Not the biggest score. He is on minus 49 in his little circle. I'm going to do a bit of damage. 410 against his 267. Okay, that's not too bad. We should finish off with a big score. Minus 61 he's on. That is good. Oh, back to minus 36. There she is. I'm going to hold her for the final round. That means we probably have to play these 3 mixed cards. 155. This is a gamble. Excuse me, this is a gamble. We are a little bit in front. That was a gamble, and I think it's going to pay off. Okay, here we go. We should be able to get 700 or 800 here. And we've been holding that start card now. We can play it. We don't mind about the energy from Casa. Let's just have a quick look. 399 would have been that one. That's not very good though. Okay, so 624. Don't forget, we will get the 50 buff on each card. So 881, I think we're going to finish on. Oh, that was a good game. Strong finish. Well played. That was a really good game. I enjoyed that. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deck. I like it. Do let me know how you would make it better, certainly for the stronger or the higher energy weeks. I think it is going to be a really good deck in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, take care, everybody. Have fun. Enjoy the football if you're watching it. And we will be back very soon. Take care. Bye.